Welcome back to Cablevision's Neighborhood Journal Hudson News Edition. It was last Friday when a 24-year-old man shot and killed 12 people in an Aurora, Colorado movie theater as they were watching The Dark Knight Rises. While family members are still trying to come to grips with their losses, the general public has also been affected by the massacre. Joining me now to discuss the potential widespread impact is Dr. Gabriel Kaplan, a Hoboken psychiatrist. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Sherry.
Will anyone ever be able to go to the movies again in the same way after this?
The short answer to that is yes. We need to empathize with the tragedy and horrible, senseless violence that occurred and reach out to the families there and share with them and empathize with their loss. One thing about being human is that we are inherently prepared to overcome tragedy. This country is very well known for potential for tragedy in ways that have flabbergasted most people. We have 9/11, we have the world wars, we have a number of things. And what we find is that people are prepared, as it has been demonstrated through history, to overcome tragedy. Life goes on. Our chemistry is prepared in most instances to be able to overcome the most horrible situations that we even ask ourselves, could I ever do that again? And we can. After a period of mourning and support and understanding from our community, we go back to life, and we have missions in life, and we have desires in life, and we will go to the movies again and be able to enjoy a movie even though this tragic event took place.
Would you say that's also going to be true for the survivors, the people who didn't die?
I believe that most of the people who went through that tragedy will be able to overcome the tragedy. They will be able to resume normal lives. At least that's my desire and my hope, but also based on my understanding of what is post-traumatic stress disorder. In other words, when a person is subject to tremendous stress, like being in the Iraq War or World War II or a car accident, most people are able to resume lives. For reasons that we still don't understand, some people's chemistry or biochemistry is not prepared, and we develop something called post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, fortunately, there are medications and therapies that can be used to ameliorate these post-traumatic stress problems and return people to their regular life.
What are the symptoms?
One of the things that people have is they constantly relive the experience. They have sort of visions of the act repeating itself. They're on pins and needles, they're depressed. Some people may resort to violence themselves. And so these are very, very severe symptoms. But as I said, fortunately, we have medications and therapies that tend to ameliorate the problem.
So people who might have those symptoms should go and see a doctor right away?
If they identify, and I think people and families of this last event, they're supported by a number of people in the area, and they're seeking counsel, and these symptoms can be detected and addressed properly.
Thank you very much for joining me here today.
Thank you.
And don't go away, because we'll be right back.